Has Glock bent the knee? We're going to talk about that today on today's Legal Update. So if you're just getting caught up with all of this, you know I got to come in and add my 2 cents because this is a big deal. So a while back, an assemblyman from California wrote a bill, AB 1127. AB 1127 essentially set forth to ban Glocks in the state of California. This was a weird, meaningless, symbolic action to try to say that they're doing something about people illegally converting these Glocks into fully automatic firearms via a $3 Glock switch, right? So this bill went to Governor Newsom's desk, and for a while I genuinely wondered, I thought, gosh, would he actually sign this? I know he wants to eventually run for president. This is really, really extreme left. He's trying to pretend to be more moderate. But then he ended up going and signing this bill. So Glocks are banned in the state of California. Well, after that happened, we all look at that and realize, dang, this is crazy. You know, I'm concerned about it here in Maryland because what California does usually sets the precedent for all of us blue states to kind of follow suit, which is terrible. So what other states are doing, it matters for your state because it shifts that Overton window. It's essentially saying, here's something so crazy. Okay, maybe that's a little too crazy, but we're going to take it 1 or 2 degrees back, not realizing that you've just taken a giant leap forward when it comes to eroding your freedoms. So that's why it matters for all of us. Well, after that happened, I thought, oh, okay, I wonder what's going to happen. Is Glock just going to say, well, screw you, California, or are they going to go the route of many other gun manufacturers and create a California compliant model? I was unsure. Well, Glock did something so extreme. They literally are stopping production for the entire country for almost every single one of their models, except for the Glock 43, the Glock 43X, the Glock 48, any of those smaller, slim frame, like non-full-size models where the switch cannot be put into it. Now, this is shocking. This is shocking to me. I thought, wow, Glock, why would you do that? I mean, that's outrageous. Now, on one hand, I know they are paying out the wazoo right now to fight this ridiculous, vexatious, complete lawfare that they're up against. Trust me, I know what that's like. And all of these states have been trying to just wrap Glock up, you know, in one thing after the next. And even if they haven't gone to court, it costs a lot of money in paperwork. It costs a lot of money to have lawyers on retainer, to have to be responding to all of these things. So I get it. I get that it's expensive. And ultimately, Glock is a business. Now, for me, I'm not Glock, but here's what I think I would have done. I probably would have said, hey, you know what, California? No Glocks for you.
No soup for you.
No Glocks for you, California, and you people are just going to have to figure it out. Why don't you just make your own darn nation at this point? It's just outrageous what they're doing. I know that wouldn't solve the problem and reduce the litigation that they're, you know, those attacks that they're experiencing from all these other states, but I feel like just quietly bending the knee.
I offer you a choice. Bend the knee and join me.
It rubs me the wrong way, you know? It's not the fighting spirit that embodies so much of the 2A community. Now, obviously, Glock is not an American company, and while I love Glocks, it's what I carry every single day. I carry a Glock 43X. It's wonderful, and I recommend them. But that particular stance, to do it silently, to not even put out a piece explaining, hey guys, we're redesigning these things. We're trying to reduce the amount of litigation that we're experiencing. I don't know. I don't like it. I think that communication could have been handled differently, and I think it would have been more appreciated. So I'm not a fan of this. You know why? Because we all know that somebody else is going to figure out another $3 modification to this firearm too. Anything can be modified. Anything can be used to commit a crime. I can pick up one of these tube lights behind me and do something violent with it. You're not going to outlaw tube lights as a result. You know, choosing to drive drunk, which is a horrible crime that we do not crack down on enough, that doesn't mean you're going to ban cars. So this is just applying a massive sledgehammer to something that this is just not the answer, guys. So I'm curious to see what happens here. I'm going to keep you updated as we hear more, as we learn what the Glock V is all about. But my overall opinion, lame move, Glock. We'll see you at the range.